Have you ever looked in a mirror and noticed a few extra wrinkles or felt like your energy just isn't what it used to be? Maybe you've blamed it on stress, lack of sleep, or just the natural process of aging. And while those things do play a role, there's another sneaky culprit you might not have considered: the foods you eat every day. That's right, what's on your plate could be quietly speeding up the aging process, making you feel older than you really are. But here's the good news. Once you know which foods to avoid and what to eat instead, you can actually slow down aging, boost your energy, and feel more vibrant at any age. In this video, we're going to uncover 7 common foods that accelerate aging and, more importantly, what you should be eating instead to keep your body feeling youthful and strong. Whether you're in your 20s or your 60s, it's never too early or too late to make choices that support a healthier, more radiant you. So, let's start with the first food you might want to rethink: sugary snacks and desserts. We all love a sweet treat now and then, but that daily candy bar, soda, or even that healthy granola bar loaded with hidden sugars could be doing more harm than you think. Sugar doesn't just add empty calories. It triggers a process called glycation, where sugar molecules attach to proteins in your body, including collagen and elastin. These are the very fibers that keep your skin firm and elastic. When they get damaged, your skin starts to sag, wrinkles form more easily, and you lose that youthful glow. But it's not just about looks. Too much sugar also leads to energy crashes, inflammation, and even long-term issues like insulin resistance. So instead of reaching for that candy, what should you eat? Try naturally sweet alternatives like fresh berries, which are packed with antioxidants that fight aging, or a square of dark chocolate, at least 70% cocoa, for a satisfying treat that's actually good for you. Now, let's talk about another aging accelerator: processed meats like bacon, sausages, and deli slices. These might be quick and convenient, but they're often loaded with preservatives like nitrates and nitrites, which help extend shelf life, but can also create harmful compounds in your body. These compounds contribute to oxidative stress, which damages your cells and speeds up aging. Plus, processed meats are usually high in sodium, which can dehydrate your skin and make fine lines more noticeable. If you love the savory taste of meat, don't worry. You don't have to give it up entirely. Instead, opt for lean, unprocessed proteins like grilled chicken, turkey, or even plant-based options like lentils and beans, which are rich in fiber and antioxidants. Your skin and your heart will thank you. And finally, for this section, let's tackle fried foods. There's no denying that crispy fries or fried chicken are delicious, but all that oil at high temperatures creates harmful free radicals, unstable molecules that attack your healthy cells and accelerate aging. Fried foods also tend to be high in unhealthy fats that promote inflammation, which is linked to everything from wrinkles to chronic diseases. If you're craving something crunchy, try oven-baked sweet potato fries or roasted chickpeas for a satisfying crunch without the damage. And when you do cook with oil, choose healthier options like olive oil or avocado oil, which are packed with antioxidants and healthy fats that actually support your skin and overall health. Now that we've covered sugary treats, processed meats, and fried foods, you're already on your way to making smarter choices that can help you look and feel younger. But there are a few more foods we need to talk about, ones you might not even realize are aging you faster. So, let's keep going and dive into the next ones. You know, it's funny. Sometimes the foods we think are harmless or even healthy can be secretly working against us. That's why it's so important to look beyond the marketing and really understand what we're putting into our bodies. Because here's the truth: aging isn't just about the years passing by. It's about how those years show up in your energy levels, your skin, and even your mood. And the right or wrong foods can make all the difference. So, let's keep going and talk about the next big aging culprit: refined carbohydrates. Now, if you're thinking, wait, carbs? Really? I get it. Carbs aren't inherently bad. But the problem comes when we're eating too many refined ones: white bread, white rice, pastries, and even mini breakfast cereals. These foods have been stripped of their fiber and nutrients, leaving behind little more than quick-digesting sugars. Just like with sugary snacks, these refined carbs cause blood sugar spikes, leading to inflammation and glycation. That same process that damages collagen and speeds up wrinkles. But here's the good news: you don't have to give up carbs to stay youthful. Instead, swap refined grains for whole grains like quinoa, brown rice, or whole wheat pasta. These keep your blood sugar stable, give you lasting energy, and provide nutrients like selenium and zinc, which help repair your skin and keep it glowing. Now, let's move on to another sneaky Jaeger: alcohol. I know, this one might sting a little. A glass of wine with dinner or a cocktail at a party can feel like no big deal. And in moderation, it might not be. But alcohol dehydrates your skin, making fine lines more noticeable. And it also depletes vital nutrients like vitamin A, which is essential for skin repair and renewal. Over time, heavy drinking can even lead to broken capillaries and a loss of elasticity, giving skin a dull, tired appearance. If you enjoy a drink now and then, try to keep it moderate, one glass, and make sure to hydrate with plenty of water before and after. Better yet, swap it for a fun mocktail with fresh citrus, herbs, and sparkling water. Your skin will stay plump and hydrated, and you'll wake up feeling refreshed instead of sluggish. And now, let's talk about something you might not expect: artificial sweeteners. You might think you're doing yourself a favor by choosing diet soda or sugar-free snacks, but many artificial sweeteners can actually trigger cravings for more sweets, disrupt your gut health, and even contribute to insulin resistance over time. Some studies suggest they may even increase oxidative stress, which, you guessed it, speeds up aging. Instead of relying on fake sugars, try natural options like a drizzle of raw honey, which is antioxidants, a sprinkle of cinnamon, great for blood sugar balance, or even just training your taste buds to enjoy less sweetness overall. Over time, you'll find that whole foods taste better and your energy will stay steady instead of crashing. Now, we've covered a lot so far: sugary treats, processed meats, fried foods, refined carbs, alcohol, and artificial sweeteners. But there's one more big one we need to talk about, and it's one that surprises a lot of people. So, let's keep going and uncover the final food that could be aging you faster than you realize. We've covered some major culprits so far, foods that sneak into our diets and quietly speed up the aging process. But there's one last offender I want to talk about, and it's one that many people don't even realize is a problem: processed vegetable oils. You'll find these oils like soybean, corn, and canola oil in so many packaged foods, from salad dressings to crackers to fried snacks. The issue? They're often highly refined and loaded with omega-6 fatty acids. Now, our bodies need some omega-6, but when we get way too many and not enough omega-3s to balance them out, it leads to chronic inflammation. And inflammation is like throwing gasoline on the fire of aging. It damages cells, weakens skin elasticity, and even contributes to aches and pains in your joints. So what should you use instead? Opt for healthier fats like extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, or even grass-fed butter in moderation. These fats support your brain, your skin, and even your heart health. And if you're looking for an omega-3 boost, add in some fatty fish like salmon or a handful of walnuts. Your body will thank you. Now, before we wrap up, I want to leave you with one important thought. Aging isn't about perfection. It's about making better choices most of the time. You don't have to cut out every single food we talked about forever. That's not realistic, and it's not fun. But being aware of what these foods do to your body helps you make smarter swaps without feeling deprived. So let's do a quick recap. 1. Swap sugary treats for antioxidant-rich berries or dark chocolate. 2. Choose lean proteins or plant-based options instead of processed meats. 3. Bake or roast instead of frying and use healthier oils. 4. Pick whole grains over refined carbs to keep blood sugar stable. 5. Enjoy alcohol in moderation and hydrate well. 6. Skip artificial sweeteners and retrain your taste buds to enjoy natural sweetness. 7. Replace processed vegetable oils with healthier fats like olive oil. Small changes add up. Maybe this week, you start by cutting back on soda and switching to sparkling water with lemon. Next week, you trade white bread for whole grain. Every little step counts, and over time, you'll notice the difference, not just in how you look, but in how you feel. More energy, clearer skin, and a body that feels strong and vibrant at any age. I'd love to hear from you. What's one food you're ready to swap out? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more simple, science-backed tips to look and feel your best. Here's to making choices that help you glow from the inside out. Remember, aging is inevitable, but how you age, that's up to you. Cheers to your health.